Hey everybody, it's not it's not me, it is me, it's Sean, and we are back with Ostriv. That's right. So lots of great comments, lots of great everybody seems to love this series. Thank you so much for everybody who has joined in and had great things to say. I read all your comments. You probably know that because I responded to pretty much all of them. Um, let's try to get through those that I can think of off the top of my head. One person said, I need to turn up the volume of the game. Well, guess what? This is the volume of the game. There's basically no noise in this game. No music, and I cranked up the volume, but you're not going to hear much of anything. Maybe if somebody comes over and starts working on our boat yard here, we will hear a little bit of hammering and nailing and stuff, and I will get into that if I can. Another viewer asked if I would please not zoom out. I do have a tendency of playing at like this zoom level, and sometimes it's really important that I get a big picture, but I will try to play at a more detailed zoom level so you guys can see what's going on. Now, for a second there, I thought I heard the wind rushing, but it doesn't seem like I did. So too bad. All right, we are awaiting wood, which means we need more wood coming from over here at the forestry center, and that's just not a problem. We have a lot of wood stored, so I don't know why it takes so long for it to get from being stored to get to over here. Oh, nope, nope, still no sound effects. And there's not like an option. You know what I mean? The options on this game are fairly limited, shall we say? But you know, it's Alpha 1, so. Oh, there we go. Sound effects. You're welcome. Aren't you glad I turned that up? And we have to be like right on top of it to hear anything too. So, yeah, it's just you know, the game's not perfect, but it's fun. It's great to look at, and it's been fun to play so far. And it may prove to be a challenge when it comes to like keeping any food around because um, we are food is getting scarce, and there's quite a bit of time to go before. Oh, look at that! We've got some ripeness, so that's great. They are okay. Well, we might. Oh, what's that little noise? Oh, well, it must be that thing, but we can't look in and see what's going on, but we can hear it. Or it was somebody ringing a dinner bell, but no, it was the smithy. Wow, these guys have lots of potatoes. Share with the rest of the world, greedy jerks. Yeah, we'll be fine. And the fishing dock is just about done, so we can see what happens when that is done. I'm not quite sure what happens, to be honest. I don't know when we will get more people in. It would be nice. It may take the trading post getting built before that happens. Here I would like to get, all we need is some thatch apparently. Just awaiting 2 pieces of thatch. Do I not have any thatchers? I do, but we need some more because they're going to be going through the thatch here soon. Come on, somebody come build this roof on our fishery before we get too hungry, because I think the people are going to be hungry real soon here. If we go look at, so yeah, I don't quite, I guess we need a worker for that now that we're going to have food coming in. Oh, look at that, ripeness is set. Does that mean they're going to go in and start harvesting? It does. Oh, I love it. So exciting. Not sure what it means, but, oh, okay. I can't imagine they're going to replant this since the season is over. They will harvest up the stuff. I like it. And somebody will come and finish up looking for builders. Yeah, I guess everybody's too busy. We need more population. We're not keeping up with that population stuff. Now, I suppose I probably need a granary to store. So are these potatoes just going to sit outside? Surely someone will come and take them. We are probably waiting on a person to do that as well. Order a boat. Okay, great. We'll stick with one worker here and see what happens. So here, there we go. We have a fishing boat on order. I love it. And we have a worker set, but nobody actually working there yet. Do have a worker set here. We have lots of nails. I'm actually going to lay off that worker. Well, maybe. Let's try that again. Because I don't think we need all those nails right now. So I'm going to go ahead and lay off that worker. And we have 2 workers, which is kind of the minimum for the forest, so never mind. Are they hauling these potatoes? They are, and if so, where? Are they just hauling them to their homes? Oh, they're hauling them into here. I see, so they can store, stored potatoes, and stored hemp. And reserved, okay, very cool. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. Now, this field, we will set to, right, it just did potatoes. So I guess we'll set it to hemp or wheat. So if we did wheat, it should wipe out all the orange. All right, and this field could probably be set for potatoes. All right, good. And then we're going to deactivate both of these fields for now. Or do we even need to? Because it said sowing season is over, so maybe it only... Oh, look at that. We got a new population as well. 25. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I assume that's some people moved in. And we have 5 children? No, wait. Yes? 10 men and 10 women. 20 adults. We have a lot of job vacancies for men and not really any for women. So I guess we just need more farming to get more men in. Looks like only men are working in the fishing industry as well. Ah, great. We got our fishing boat. I like it. I don't know if one person is going to be enough fishing for everybody. The food situation, again, does seem to be a bit grim. Although this person has a lot of potatoes. So let's spread those potatoes out, everybody. We only have a half a potato for everybody, for each person. Do we have the capacity to build a plow? We need 2 adult oxen and a carpenter building. Got it. I got kind of excited there for a minute. Now, hopefully women can work at the trading post. That would be good. Because we do need more jobs for our women. September, so we have a couple more months until winter comes along and it makes everybody miserable. Suppose I could lay these fellas off because we are full on wood. Our thatcher can be laid off because we have too much thatch. Our boatsman, well, that means I should probably, let's go ahead and order 2 more boats. And we'll put in some extra people in this one. And it doesn't really matter that we have women still working here because why not? All right, hopefully this will get us more fish. Stored fish 01. They're not generating a lot of fish, but you know, it's okay. We're selling fish here. Good. But we can't sell hemp directly, which makes sense. Why would we? And did I order a 3rd boat? I did. Great. All right. Somebody's sort of working on it over here. Seems like. Maybe. Getting wood. All right. September is coming to a close. This thing, looking for laborers. It needs clay and then some more nail and wood, but looks like it has all the wood and nails that it's going to need stored, maybe? Hard to tell. See if we can get any sound effects out of this. Oh, I am trying to find a better view. If we're going to sit here and listen for sound effects, it'd be nice if we could see what's going on. Blip, 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 what? That's the clay sound effect, by the way. Clay being slapped up to make those walls. You're welcome. It's the sound effect of the people unloading their carts. Oh, boy. Okay, guys, hire me as a Foley artist for indie developers out there. I know there's indie developers watching. I seem to be a channel that attracts a number of indie developers amongst the viewers. So if you need a Foley artist on your next video game, I'm the one to do it. I can do animals. Bark, bark, bark. See, there's chickens and cows. Moo. And a horse. You're welcome. Copyright, Sean. No unlicensed use. All right, well, I guess I can lay this. Hey, I said I can lay this guy off because we've got our boats. Whoa, very dizzying. All right, let's hire one more person to do fishing, and hopefully that will get us more fish in. So some of these guys are very hard up for food, and others are not. There may be, it's October. We may run into some real problems. Perhaps I should have planted more potatoes. This seems like it is going to be the case. Let's add some fields in for next season. Maybe a field with a yield of 10 was not, or 9 or whatever the yield was not enough to, was not enough. End of sentence. Sunflower. We need to process the sunflower. Let's just do a couple more potato fields. And we'll see how that works out in the long run. We are going to need to build the wheat mill thing since we do have a wheat field. But I don't want to dedicate too much of our crops that require secondary processing. The 3.92 stored potatoes just does not seem like enough food to last us through this the spring. But it's the first time playing this game. It's not like I could read tips and tricks or learn anything on how to play it. So if everybody dies, it's a good learning experience for all of us, isn't it? We're gonna have that we can take that home with us and live with it forever in our hearts, that we learned from the starvation of unnamed mystery town. That oh hey, I didn't realize. I mean, that makes sense. That's what a mini map is for, right? But I didn't realize you could move down the map like that. Oh, yeah, so you can hear him working away. Trying to finish up our trading post before the winter sets in. Oh, it's already November though. Winter will be setting in very soon. Ooh, getting a little dizzy here. Have another home for future residents. It's funny because we set up all these homes at the start of last winter and they never did get finished. I believe that during the winter we cannot do fishing, that the river freezes over and we won't be able to use it. So that's a bummer. This trading post, very time-consuming project. All we really need is some more wood and nails and we'll be done. We're running a little low on wood here, so I'm going to rehire those employees. Since there won't be any fishing to be done during the winter, we could probably lay off the fishermen. I like how everybody takes the most direct path. There's no equivocating. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, and the citizens of Ostriv know that. They're not fooling around. Very efficient and excited about their jobs, these pre-industrial citizens. They're upset that I thought they were medieval and calling them peasants and that sort of thing. They're not peasants. They're proud folks. All right, look at that. Trading post. Please hire women. Oh, just more men? For crying out loud. And we can't export anything. So, build a trading post. Create new trade routes. Assign workers for loading and unloading wagons. Okay, well, let's hire a manager. No, I want to import potatoes. All right, let's see if we can figure this one out. If we go to the world map and we click on this one, send messenger costs $35. How much money do I have? Ah, 711. Oh, that's my treasury. I see. We're still losing money every year. Paying in salaries, apparently. Build a town hall to gain more control over the economy. All right, well, let's try sending a message to this town. Balaklia. Hello, friends in Balaklia. Can you send somebody to tell me how to pronounce the name of your town? Our messenger is on the way. Great. All right. So now people are coming here. Are they going to be able to do anything? Looks like the answer is no. They're just chilling inside the shed. So I'm sorry, fellas. You are all out of a job. Somebody will have to come along and do something. I don't know what the rest of that sentence was going to say. And now we're just hunkering down during winter, trying to build this house. I guess we could start up the next bit of production, which would be the windmill turns wheat into flour, right? Because we have a wheat source. This building can't be rotated. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just build it right there then. Oh, and thank you. Somebody left me a tip that you can rotate a house by holding T, and it says it right down there at the bottom. Use R and T to rotate building. Hold Alt to disable snapping. So T, okay, very cool. Now if I hold down Alt, what happens? I mean, I know it disables snapping. Okay, huh. So I could leave these a little jaggedy. All right. Messenger arrived at Balitalaya. They offer flour, cow, and iron. Great. Well, I would like flour. Price per unit 15. So let's order 6. Sure. And I'm not going to sell them any potatoes, unfortunately. Now, I don't know how much iron I have. There we go. Iron, I have 5 iron stored, and 2 potato, and 1 fish. So hopefully that flour that I ordered will help me survive until next year. I'm not quite sure why this house got prioritized ahead of that other house, but I'm going to move it to now where it's officially prioritized ahead of the other house. So if I were to do things differently, I would definitely start out the same by building the 9 homes. I would not have built this thing. I would have built the thatchery in this thing, of course, in the clay pit. And then I probably would have done the farms first off, and I would have done 4 or maybe 6 fields. So if that's the case, why not do 6 fields now, since we're talking about it? Because then you can have the winter time to do the milling, right? And it seemed like we had a lot of idle time for our farmers during the um, during the growing season, and then there was a couple of weeks at the very end where there wasn't really much of anything going on. And probably wouldn't have built this because we don't need it. Maybe I would have built, you know, a windmill is going to be a good thing to have. I don't think we're going to have starvation yet. I hope not. Enough food, it says. So I feel like we're going to be okay. You're going to also start selling flour because we're going to have flour coming in. And eventually we will have, well, I don't know. Nothing else yet. Still have some fish stored. Oh, not much though. One is reserved, whatever that means. I don't know who's reserving it. The marketplace? Just means there's constantly one demand for fish. We are so close to having this place done. Are we out of thatch? No, we have lots of thatch. And plenty of wood as well. All right, that scared me with that autosave. It's just an autosave. It's not scary at all, dummy. What are you so worried about? Now, can I drag? How would I relocate this? Drag and drop on other parking to relocate. But where else would other parking be? I think we would have to build that like cart parking. Holds up to 4 carts. Does it require actual building? Oh, nope. Looks like it doesn't. All right, cool. So can I just move it there? Aha, I can. I like it. So I'll have carts kind of scattered around. Let's put one over here too then. Why not? Cart parking. No, T, rotate. There we are, beautiful. Pull one of these carts over here. Very good. So we would need whatever the constructor thing is to build more carts, the same one that would build more plows, even though we have no oxen, so it's going to be a while. Now, I thought that this thing would just bring by wandering merchants like in Banished, but it seems that that's not the case. We have a lot more work to do to get merchants to show up here. Messenger, oh, maybe not. Messenger from Balakalakalia is visiting now. Oh, I bet you he's just delivering his flour, huh? Cancel. Or not. Have we gotten the flour in already? I don't see. We don't seem to have any flour sitting here. We also don't seem to have lost the cash that we would have lost to buying that flour. Expenses. Yeah, messengers. Do pay an awful lot in salaries. Do I want to build the town hall already? It uses a lot of stuff. I think we would be better building the, what's the thing that turns the hemp into, no, I need textile. Weaver's Workshop creates textile from hemp. So this is the thing that we really need. How do we turn it to face the, that'll work. Looks like it's facing right here. Yeah, I'm perfectly content with that. We'll get that built. What's the holdup on this? Just awaiting thatch. And our home over here is awaiting a little bit of thatch. Nope, it's not awaiting anything. It is ready to go. And somehow we've already attracted, oh, so as soon as you build a home, it will attract new residents? Okay, well, we should focus on building some more homes. I'm gonna say that we have reached the end of the episode. I don't really need to say it like that because, you know, you guys probably heard the timer, and if you look down, you can see the um, little timer thing on YouTube that tells you when the video is over. So I'm not really spoiling anything. So I'm going to set up a few more homes. I like that they immediately populate. I thought you had to wait for somebody to show up. That's cool. Um, and yeah, I'm really having fun with this, and I hope you guys are having fun watching. Once again, thank you so much for the great response that this video has gotten. If you are enjoying this, you know what to do. You click that like button and you leave me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. I will answer almost every comment down there. If you say something of substance, I will answer you. And yeah, I hope to talk to you again soon. Maybe check out the Discord or my Twitter. There's links for that in the video description. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.